Happy Valentine's Day. Today is indeed the 14th of Feb. I wanted to come in here to say that I'm so happy that that incident that happened to me isn't really having a lasting negative effect on me. It's actually the opposite. I may have said it already, but I'd like to reiterate that I really felt terrible for about a week or so, and then as I spoke to more people about it, I feel liberated. I was given the chance to say my side of the story. This process that I was told was going to be very dramatic, long and tedious and unpleasant is far from that. I'm using this time to find new employment opportunities and trying to figure out what it is that I really want to do with my life, and I've had a couple of interviews already. I feel invigorated. I feel good about everything I've done. I feel proud that I didn't run away from that situation, and that's really positive. Huge step for me. Also, it's been exactly 3 weeks today since that thing happened, and time flew. I don't know where it went. Everything just happened. It feels like it happened yesterday, but it also feels like it happened last year. Time has been really interesting going through this whole thing, and I can only hope that I will get out of it a little faster. Than even though I don't feel awful or anything, I don't have any bad emotions really associated with it, I still am a part of it, and I really just want to move on. It's strange. Owen and I are going to see Carly Rae Jepsen. She's a US based singer, right? Or is she from Canada? Canada. She came all the way from Canada to London, huh? It's gonna be fun. She's touring with a new album. I haven't heard it yet. Aman says it's awesome, right? You've been listening to it for a while.
Since the last tour, I think there's been 2 albums, I think.
Oh, Aman is slacking from work. Today is his 3rd day at new job, and he's
I'm leaving
today.
1 hour earlier, and you're leaving 1 hour earlier from your job.
That's my thing, is just not even, I don't know what. Look, my situation is very unique.
To me, you could slack off all day, which you already do.
How was the show?
It was good.
The show was so good. It was awesome. And then
We
we
cut to
realized,
the train station.
cut to the train station. So we had to ask our Uber driver to the Formula 1 driver. He made it right on time for the last train. Saved our life.
It was so crowded on the way out of the concert. The buses were completely full, so we had to get an Uber to... Oh, and if we didn't get this train we're on right now, we would have had to take another cab on the other side, or wait until 5 o'clock to go.
Or walk it. 6 hours of walking.
Imagine Arpine's bladder would have exploded.
Yeah. That's the status of our tree cutting activity, which was very successful, as you can see, but now the branch is on the floor and it needs cutting and getting rid of, which is a bit of a difficult process because you can't just get rid of it. Try to figure out the first step in that process would be to cut it up in little pieces, which I will do at some point. It's been lying there for 2 weeks now, I think. Our neighbors can't park their car in our spot, which they usually do, so it is a little bit of a thing, and it just looks awful, so we really need to get rid of it. Today is finally the day when I will be catching up with the investigator for the first time after we had our first conversation, so she will be updating me on the next steps, and I am nervous. I don't even know what to expect. I think they may re-offer the offer that they made to me last month, and I'm really inclined to take it because I'm sick of being in the unknown and I want to get out of this whole thing, and I'm really tired, so it is draining. I just want to be done with it. Also, I was talking to someone recently. I've been so drained by the process of waiting for things to happen, waiting for this internal job opportunity for 7 months, waiting for the movements on the house for about 5 months. I'm finding myself constantly in the state of waiting, and it's draining, and I can't just stop because I know that things need to progress and nothing is progressing, and all things are progressing by a very slow pace or progressing in a different direction. So it's draining. I'm tired. I just really want to find myself in a better place. I'm so tired. I really, it feels like I really need a holiday after all of this. I'm trying my hardest to just imagine and believe in the best possible case scenario for me, and just hope that things will work out. I feel like if I focus too much on the uncertainty associated with everything, it's more of a negative state to be in, and it's quite unpleasant, and it's just very dramatic, so to speak. But if I force myself to firmly believe that I will get the job that I want and things will work out, it gives more of a positive outlook on everything, gives more positive spin to the day-to-day. It's hard. I'm not saying it's I fail so much, but the thing is, because I'm trying, whenever it does happen, whenever I am successful, it is a good day. So I had a call with an independent lady, and I honestly didn't expect what was shared with me. I feel mixed emotions. On the one hand, I definitely want this process, and it feels good to first go ahead with it, explain my part of the story, and come out on the other hand in a good way. See, I can't say much, but all that I can say really is that I feel incredibly proud for having gone through it. I feel relieved. I feel like I've dealt with a thing and it's over, and I don't need to think about it, and I don't need to feel, you know, there's no embarrassment or anything. I am so damn proud that it's, you know, it's over. It's over. In 1 week's time, I will be leaving my current employment, and it's good. Like, I will be turning leave, and also I'll be 30 years old in 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks. I'm hoping that I will find a job by that time. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, today I've decided to get rid of all of that stuff in our backyard. I'm just gonna try and chop everything down. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to destroy some things. It's very, I've got to say, it's really healing to be doing it. I'm very happy, I'm very excited, and this is how I'm spending my Saturday, you guys. In the evening though, I'm going to the cinema. I'm just watching Ant-Man right now, and then we're going to watch a different movie together in the evening. Finished doing all of the cutting. I feel really good, like as if a full load of something, or full, just, you know, I chopped it off myself from me. I don't have to stir in it anymore, and it is great. So I feel really good. Everything is, big chunks are chopped up now. I need to figure out how to I'm gonna chop them up even more, and then I'm going to pack them into black bags and see if we can dispose of them. It only took me half an hour, and the job is done. It is Sunday today, and both Armand and I are very confident that things will finally happen next week. There's two reasons for it. First off, our mortgage offer expires in 1 month, and you know how things are with the solicitors and the house buying process. Everything takes so long. I think it's been about 5-6 months since we made our offer. But also, even when all of the inquiries are answered, when they have all of the details, information, it takes 2 weeks or something to finalize the offer for the contract to go through. We've been chasing them every other day or something for the last 2 weeks. They are making progress. Don't get me wrong, they're making progress, but it's clear that next week needs to be the week. And I have a really good feeling about it. I think that we will get all of the inquiries responded to and the additional items that we are negotiating with vendors. For example, the roofing needs to be fixed. There's this material that they use that is not good and it messed with the roof a little bit, so we're trying to cover that from their end. And we are also asking them to fireproof the electrical recess lighting in the kitchen and bathrooms. So a few things here and there, nothing drastic, just a few items that would be nice to get fixed because we were not aware of those items and they're quite serious, not severe but quite serious. Here's to the week commencing tomorrow when things will happen. Monday is coming to an end. We got some progress done on the outstanding inquiries for the house purchase, with the vendors responding to all outstanding inquiries. We're just waiting for a last certificate to be issued by the building inspector because they did build an additional room. Certification needs to be provided basically to us. For that, according to the law, things are progressing. So productive first day from their end towards the end goal that we have. In other news, I got a response from the talent lady for the job that I'm very keen to get, and she said that she's still waiting to hear from their internal resources as to what the next steps should be or whether they need that role in the first place, I suppose. I mean, of course she can't say more than that. The job I applied to didn't exist at the time. What some companies do at times is to, in order to attract talent, they would just advertise positions regardless whether they have a live opening or not, in order to get a bunch of CVs on their hands, hire when they need to hire. And I feel I fall into that category. I am really scared that they won't be able to provide me a job right now, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal because this is literally the only place that will give me a very strong start into this area. And as you guys know, I've been pretty determined to get a job in this field. I'm not even applying for anything else right now, though I did apply to one of the companies that actually I got an offer last September to work for, and the only reason I didn't go ahead with it is because I had spoken to my other colleague and got interested in this other job. Anyway, this is the company that I would love to work for. They're very data driven, ambitious to work with, the business vertical that I'm excited about to work with, and everything just is great, and they match my salary expectations. It will be more diverse in terms of what I've been doing, so that's a plus as well. The only thing is I will need to be going there for the first 3 months a little more often than normal, and then the hybrid working environment will be set in place. It's going to be a problem because I live quite far, it's very expensive, and I don't have the financial stability right now. Or not stability, look, I'm buying a house, there's a lot of work that I have planned for it. I just can't be going into the office so often, so that's a problem. But I do have an initial interview with the team on Friday, which gives me 5 days to I'm sure that by that time I will hear back from my dream job. It's been a week already since my first introductory call with the talent ladies, so they can't keep me hanging for 2 weeks, I don't think. Anything can happen. I do hold out hope that they will ask me to do a second interview, and I am preparing for that. I'm learning, I'm literally spending my time improving my vocabulary on the subject to sound smarter. It's like eloquence always wins in situations like that, especially when the role is new, the company is new. I do want to make an impression, but right now I need to pick up the poop, okay? And our team is getting frustrated with me, I think. As I told you earlier, I spent the majority of my free time these days studying. I'm trying to improve my vocabulary in this subject area that I'm going into. It's all brand new to me. The role I'm applying for and I'm excited about is consultant-based role, which can mean that I'll be talking a lot and I need to be able to talk confidently, and I'm not quite a confident person, so I'm trying to learn the work. I'm trying to learn how to speak confidently and intelligently about the subject. My memory is bad, so I'm really just trying my best to learn as much as I can. I'm underlining a lot of things. I'm trying to almost remember every single sentence, the way it's written, really trying to learn all of this. This book I bought was written by the CEO of the company that I'm excited to work for, and it's a really great book. I know all of this, but the way it is spelled out is just so smart, so to the point. I really like it. I'm so happy I bought it. I bought another one, The Science of Neuroselling by Jeff Bloomberg, to understand how the world of salespeople, not just my curiosity, but also I really need to know what they do, because this role will be closely connected to them, and I need to understand the process. All in all, I'm really impatient. I think I've been waiting for so long for many things to happen, and I'm crushed by this wait. I want for things to move faster. Today I sent an email, the last email that I will have sent to the talent lady from this company, about how passionate I am about the subject, thinking that it will hopefully support my application. So now all I can do is wait again, but truly I don't see myself doing anything else anymore, and this feels like a perfect place. Despite all of that, I did apply for a different job that I am interviewing for on Friday. Not excited about it, but it's the best second option after this, so I have to go with it just in case. Even if it is temporary, I will be getting additional experience anyway, and it's a pleasant place to work by the looks of things. So I keep saying I can't be picky on this, but because I've been holding on to this new job type for a very long time, I have this huge attachment to it. I feel like it would be a waste to let it go, and I feel like I would be going against myself or my gut feeling or everything in me by taking this other job if I'm offered it in the first place, and you never know. And I really want a job. It's perfect. I cannot stress enough how much I need it. I'm looking forward to looking back at this footage in a few months' time, thinking, gosh, what was I thinking, or wow, I really did struggle. I don't know what I'll be thinking. It's always a very fun experience looking back at videos like this. I'm hoping I won't feel too embarrassed about it. At the moment, I'm really doing my best to stay focused, stay positive. I'm feeling like that. Trying to stay on track with things I can do in the meantime while I'm waiting. For example, learning, improving my vocabulary, improving my confidence, learning about the sales teams and how they function, the science of neuroselling. That sounds like I've been wanting to read that book for quite a while, so I finally got my hands on it.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going